guys, we are going to wrap up our winter celebration with some hot chocolate Carson style. Now, when I say hot chocolate, you're probably thinking, oh, that's cute. Hot chocolate's nice. This guy's an aficionado. Like, his hot chocolate, the range is incredible. The flavors, the depth, the amount of testing you've done to get the perfect hot chocolate.
Of course. Well, we've made
We've
made hot chocolate a sport in our house.
Okay.
Yeah, we have games night with friends all during the winter.
Yeah.
And everybody steps up their hot chocolate recipes. So these are not your normal hot chocolates, okay?
Okay.
Now, let's start with a simple base.
Yes.
I have done the powders. I have done the mixes. I end up not using any of it.
Really?
Instead, there's such a simple recipe. So you're just going to go 4 cups of milk. And I like to use a whole milk because a little bit of the extra fat at this point.
Yep.
Who's really counting, right?
Yeah.
When you
Nobody on this show.
Nobody. When you bring that up to steaming, not boiling, you're going to add a cup of chocolate chips, okay?
Okay.
As I'm splashing everywhere, sorry, Tracy.
That's being splashed with the best stuff ever.
Yeah,
though, so that's
milk and chocolate. You're going to stir that in. It'll start to melt. As it melts, you're going to mix in the cocoa powder. Okay. And you're only just going to use a 1/4 cup. That's it. This is the best combination.
Okay, good.
Nice, milky, rich. You can use dark chips. You can use any color of chocolate chip you want. Really play up the flavors, okay? And that's going to be your perfect base for all the other things that we're going to do.
Okay.
Now, one of my favorite ones, and I didn't personally come up with this recipe, one of my friends did, was a chai hot chocolate.
Oh, nice.
Sounds great, right?
Yeah,
okay, so I'm going to get you to help me. This is just one of those pre-made tea bags. I'm going to get you to open that up so I can put some things into it. So inside of that, we're going to put 4 to 6 cardamom pods.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to put a couple of star anise just for that really beautiful bright flavor. And we're going to put in some cinnamon sticks. Now, if your bag is a little bit small, you can't fit the cinnamon sticks in, don't worry about it, okay? You can put the cinnamon sticks into the chocolate. Now, if you really want to get adventurous and you know your spices, you can add ginger powder to this. You can add allspice. You can have some fun. But for most people, that's about enough.
Yeah.
You're going to steep that in the pot with your hot chocolate and a black tea bag.
Okay.
So simple.
Yes.
Chai tea, it's going to taste fantastic. Gives you all those beautiful warming flavors.
Yes.
And then, you know, you stepped it up to the point where nobody's going to beat you in that little battle.
No,
that's a winner.
Great depth there, the spices.
Exactly. And it really pairs nice, believe it or not, with spicy foods. So if you're going to do some of those fancy popcorns or anything with ancho chilies, that chocolate actually balances out the spice, so it's good flavor. One that I actually came up with that I read online and I love.
Yes.
I know. Instead of the milk,
you're
going to use stout beer.
Oh, wow.
Okay? Yeah.
Wow.
Now, what's amazing about a good stout beer is that deep, rich, slightly bitter flavor. What this does, still 4 cups of the beer, 1 cup of the chocolate chips, it brings out the best flavor of the bitter in the chocolate chips.
Okay.
If you bring this to a boil, there's no alcohol. So you've boiled off the alcohol, so it can be family friendly.
Yeah.
Or if you just bring it to the steaming point, you get a little bit of a, little fun night for games night. Exactly. But that combination is something so unique, and the flavor is just so rich.
Yes.
It is extremely decadent. You only want one of those. Yeah.
Just one of those.
Just one of those.
Okay.
A little wine first. Fantastic. Who cares about dry January? We've moved on. Now, you've probably heard of Mexican hot chocolate.
Yes. Yes.
I tried Mexican hot chocolate. I tried it several different ways, and Mexican hot chocolate has a bit of chili in it. So I want to give you the best recipe that I've come up with for Mexican hot chocolate. So we're going to start with, I'm going to just throw it in here, 2 cinnamon sticks. Okay? Or base recipe. Then you're going to go with a teaspoon of chili or pepper powder. Now you can use ancho, use a couple of different options. Don't go too hot. Cayenne you want to avoid, okay? Paprika, probably about the highest heat level you want. So an teaspoon in there. Doesn't seem too confusing yet, right? You're going to top it up with vanilla. Vanilla. 1 teaspoon of vanilla to that mix. It rounds that the pepper doesn't burn as much.
Got it.
Okay? That's easy. Now, I know you like your little
little kick.
So yes, this was a full bottle of amaretto before we started testing. Okay? 1 shot of amaretto into your glass with into sea salt.
Yes.
Unbelievable. It takes salted caramel to a whole different caramel.
So you're just adding that to the base?
Adding right to your glass.
To the glass?
So you can make each one customized. Absolutely customized. And then finally, I want to have a little fun with this one. Have a little marshmallow fluff. Yes. Better than marshmallows. In you go with a little butter. It's the fluffernutter.
Carson.
Yes, ma'am.
You win the hot chocolate game, my friend. All the recipes at cityline.tv. Thank you.